What's up everyone and welcome back to our channel. Every Halloween people are prompted to reminisce about candies they liked that are no longer in the market. Most of those candies are gone because of business decisions, either the producer is no longer operating or the candies did not sell well. However, there have been candies that vanished for more fascinating reasons such as copyright infringement and customer complaints. From candy packed with toxic lead to the gummy bear that caused horrible trips to the toilet, let's take a look at 10 candies that have been banned around the world and the real reason behind pulling them off store shelves. At number 10, we have Nestle Magic Ball. Famous throughout the 1990s, the Nestle Magic Ball was a chocolate ball with a plastic toy embedded in the middle, generally of the Pokemon or Disney variety. Unluckily, these treats were illegal. The sale of a candy that has embedded in it, whether it is a trinket or a toy, which is kind of some non-nutritive object, that is banned in the US. According to the 1938 Federal Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act, it is not allowed in the market, which is similar to the sale of Kinder Egg in the US. Number 9. Toxic Waste Nuclear Sludge Chew Bar. As the name itself is horrible. It came as a little surprise to several people when a candy named Toxic Waste Nuclear Sludge Chew Bars was recalled back in 2011 for being toxic. Tests conducted by the California Department of Public Health showed that several of the bars had higher level of lead, and lead poisoning can be very deadly. Particularly in kids under 6 years old and pregnant ladies, it is much effective. Then comes candy cigarettes. Candy cigarettes were first introduced to Americans back in the early 1930s, way before smoking was ever considered dangerous or taboo. Back in those days, almost everyone smoked, and there was still a massive debate whether cigarettes caused any harm to the body or not. So, candy cigarettes were banned in the several parts of the world for fear that the kid will move on from this candy to the actual cigarettes. These fake cigarettes are banned in Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Ireland, Brazil, Norway, and Finland. Number 7. Kinder Surprise Eggs. This is perhaps the most shocking ban on the list, as these delicious and fun chocolate snacks were a staple of my childhood. We all know what a Kinder Surprise Egg is. It is a soft milk chocolate that is hollow on the inside and contains a small toy that children can put together after they have eaten through the egg's shell. Why are Kinder Eggs banned in the US? The Federal Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act prohibits Kinder Eggs as they don't allow confectionery product to contain a non-nutritive object. It bans the sale of any candy that has embedded in it a toy or trinket. So obviously the tiny toy encased in a Kinder Egg doesn't pass. Number 6. Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears. Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bear contains an ingredient known as lycosine. Lycosine consists primarily of maltitol, a sugar alcohol that is as sweet as table sugar. The maltitol is not completely digestible and ferments in the gut. The side effects of too much consumption of lycosine are loose stools, flatulence, and bloating. Thus, it has been banned in quite a few countries. Number 5. Hippie Candies. The name itself is way too interesting to seek the attention of kids. Hippie candy was introduced in 1960s. It was a plastic toy syringe filled with multicolored pellets. To think that Hippie was ever a popular candy for children in the United States of America is utterly shocking. This could have only happened in the late 1960s with the prevailing hippie culture. If you don't know what this candy is, let me break it down for you. Hippie comes in an innocent enough container that almost looks like a thin sleepy cup. But take a closer look and you will see a distinct resemblance between the packaging and a heroin needle. Number 4. Trolley Roadkill Gummies. This is a bit of a weird one. If you don't remember the Trolley Roadkill Gummies produced by Kraft Food, let me remind you, these candies came shaped like animals that had been run over and turned into roadkill. The big fear with these candies was that they would cause children to believe it is okay to harm animals, and that is not acceptable for me personally. Then comes tamarind lollipops. Here is the second Mexican candy on the list that has been deleted from United States shelves due to excessively high levels of lead. We already know that lead can damage your brain and cause serious problems, including all-out death and severe learning disorders. Lead is not something to play around with. Number 2. Lollipop. The lollipop was never intended to be sold to children. However, the fact that it is made out of candy has caused an outrage. At second place, we have lollipop. The lollipop was never intended to be sold to children. However, the fact that it is made out of candy that has caused an outrage. Weed lovers got a kick out of this product, however parents were not happy at all. The candy pipe was immediately banned for being sold in 7-by-11 shops in Indiana. At the very first place we have Valentine's Day candy hearts. What harm could come from small candy hearts that with such romantic sayings as "be mine, love you"? Some elementary schools have banned children from handing out these candies in classrooms on Valentine's Day, thinking all that sugar could make the kids hyper and harder to control.